What's up, guys? My name is Suicide Grind. Now, fresh out the goddamn shower, and the reason why is because one, need a one, and two, Brodequin, if not the kings, I don't know what the fuck to call them, because they are the kings of brutal death metal. God damn it! When it comes to the sick shit, the heavy shit, the brutal shit, they're not the heaviest. The heaviest is Mortician. They're probably the best brutal death metal band, but when it comes to like being the king of brutal death metal is different than being the best. See, the king is more like a placeholder for like it's a better way of calling them the second place, the second coming. They're like a second coming of Mortician in terms of brutality, sickness, heaviness, and just punching in the face, instruments of torture, methods of execution, of course, the other one. I'm talking about my faves here. And speaking of faves, I wouldn't, for people who think I hate them, Mayhem. Yeah, no, that's not the case at all. I just really love shitting on bands for the sake of pissing someone else off, because there's nothing more funny to me than someone taking something super seriously when it was like a completely obvious joke. Like, for example, if I'm like saying like, "Oh, Mayhem makes the fucking gayest tunes known to man. I fucking hate Mayhem. Mysterious Dumb Satanas is the worst fucking black metal album, right up there with goddamn Dark Throne." Now that's got a little more truth to it, because I don't like Dark Throne at all, but that's different. And it's just like, yeah, Dead was a fucking pose, or Dead was a fucking all show, no game. Fucking Euronymous, that guy does not know how to play guitar. He plays like a goddamn beginner. Now, that does have some truth to it when it comes to his guitar solos, but for black metal and what they did, it fits the game. And Death Crush was the first one that got me into the second wave. I can already tell you, the first one that got me into first wave, well, technically, anything from Venom to Bathory counts as first wave. So, but I heard Venom first, Welcome to Hell and Black Metal. I heard that first when it comes to first wave. That's what got me into first wave black metal. And then, of course, Bathory, I think is pretty fucking good as well. Now, that's not important anymore. I'm just clearing up that some people, they will fall for the stupidest shit. Like, it could be something super obvious. Like, you see the guy who's literally talking about Deicide, fucking Dark Funeral, Watain, be it, some of those are pretty popular mainstream bands, but they don't really play mainstream style music. They have extreme sounding music to them, and you're like taking it seriously when he's talking shit on Mayhem. The only thing I don't like about Mayhem is Necrobutcher. I think he's a complete show off. I think his fucking ego's through the roof. He's like, "Oh, well, I'm pissed because I was actually gonna kill Euronymous first, and then Varg stole my light." And it's just like, just get out, stay in your lane, fucking old geezer. Like, it's obvious that guy is not listening to the Tish on the weekends. He's probably listening to fucking Led Zeppelin, Black Sabbath, albeit they're good band. At best, he listens to Rush, which is probably the best geezer band out there. And at absolute best, he definitely listens to like Metallica, Slayer, Anthrax, whatever, the classics. Except Fast as a Shark, stuff like that. Which, by the way, I'm surprised not more people talk about Accept, because they are fucking killer. Anyways, let's get into it. I want to talk about this Toonski, because it's killer as fuck. Now, it's not 30 seconds of wind, but it's a couple seconds of wind. That right there, just the intro into the first verse, is a signature fucking Brodequin, just 100% brutality, just consistency. Everything is how it should be. I think I got a goddamn dry throat. The actual structure of the song, well, structure, they do exactly how they used to. And what I love about Brodequin is they're not a very structured brutal death metal band. They're very like, this is the intro, and here comes the fuck. So here's your face. Your face is at the intro. Here's the verse. They just fucking punch the verse in at some point, and you're supposed to expect that, which you don't. I love that kind of unexpected, just fucking punch in the face, fucking, there you go. Fuck yourself, here's the fucking verse. It's like a fucking that riff. It's like a fucking orchestra is fucking orchestrating. I forget what the fucking dick who does this is called. The director, I think. It's like a director starts, doing that shit, telling them to raise the pitch and all that, fucking raise the room. So it's odd because I'm talking about like shit that's in classical music and finding it in brutal death metal. It's like a fucking classical piece within a fucking brutal death metal riff. I feel very uncomfortable. That's why I'm fucking adjusting shit all the time. Feels like my fucking skin is itching. Anyways, I love that about this already. Already it's like very movie-like almost in the way it's structured in the riff, where it's like raising tension. It's like that thing with the goddamn director on the classical music score. It's I don't know what it is, but something about that is super effective, as simple as the riff is. Love it. More brutality. Yes, a little like the short span of slowness there, if whatever you're supposed to call it. It's not really a breakdown. Ugh. That short little sweet slow part for the song, it's really good. They have some darker, more blackened undertones to this newer song, and the reason I actually discovered that is because one of my friends I sent it to, the song, when I was like blown away by how fucking amazing this is. They actually mentioned that to them it sounded kind of like technical blackened death metal, and I was like, they're a brutal death metal band, but I definitely hear some technical and blackened elements here in like the more orchestrated way of playing, and it's just killer. And again, I do have to mention, this fucking drummer 100% can keep up with the fucking previous drummers and whatever. This guy's just on point when it comes to the blasting, everything like that. Yeah, 100%. And the kicks. Here is where it really kicks into like a blackened death metal style riff, and it's the only slow part in the song, it like goes on throughout the middle of the song, and then goes right back into pounding. Basically, stays that way. And I think to me, I literally said this in the comments. It was a pretty extreme comment. I said, I'm glad Brodequin didn't come back with some down, softer version of the former self. The only softer part about this is the cleaner production, which I was gonna say anyways. That aside, everything is still as muddy and polarizing as before. Now, muddy is in a good way, where it's like, you're kind of wondering, what the fuck is he doing? And I love it. The sheer bestial speed on the pounding drums. The only reason the slow part is even in the song is to give the weak mere mortals whom listen to this a break, as if any real man needs a break from brutality. And, it's just facts. This is just another great example of why Brodequin shall always remain the kings of brutal death metal for me. I already explained what I mean by that. And, fucking dude. That was like the only reason that they have a slow part. But the slow part, I'm not saying the slow part is bad, by the way. That's me saying the only reason they had it is because they might have felt they needed to have one to give the mere mortals a little bit of a break. Because, there's some sissies out there with, like, pink panties going on. And, we might need to give them a little break from the fast stuff. Because, they can't handle it. They can't handle the brutality. So, they give us this slow part, which is actually really good. High Scream actually is a giveaway of that. Back to the brutality, goddammit. Again, I can't really say much because it's basically the same stuff now. Back to the classical riff. And then it ends. Short and sweet like that. It's a pretty short song, but that's just how it is supposed to be with Brodequin. They're supposed to be short and sweet and, pounding. Just brutality. And I'm sure the Vag boys, as we call them, they might not be able to handle. But aside from the fact that it's pretty much... okay, some bullshit comments. Aside from basically the slow part with the blackened elements, this is pretty much the same, business as usual when it comes to pounding brutality. And I really like that, actually, because it's just cool. Seems a lot of other people are calling kings and stuff brutal death metal legends. I'm just checking commons. Yep, can find the Death Evocation list. I'm actually surprised he listens to Brodequin. I mean, pretty not surprised in that sense. I mean, he does enjoy some sheer brutality. It is pretty fucking good. We got Goat 666. I'm pretty sure that's Goat Man. We got all the devils in here already, pretty much. I wonder if I recognize any more people in here. That's what I want to check out now. Yeah, bad take. Someone said that it's like Brodequin without Brodequin, or Brodequin Season of Misted. I don't know how he says this is different. This is literally a, what's it called? This is literally like Brodequin except for the slow part. Which is, I didn't actually expect the new single. I will give you that. As a closer. I didn't expect the single because it was just out of left field. I didn't expect it to come so soon. I wasn't even 100% aware of them working on an album to begin with. Now, yeah, I mean, it just took me by surprise, and then I listened to the song, and it was, good. Fucking killer stuff, and alongside the new Deicide from 2024, and dude, this year is gonna be another killer year. Like yesteryear, last year, I had some killer albums come into my collection, and it seems that this year it'll be the same, because I'm probably gonna order this new Brodequin or new Deicide for sure, 100%. I'm just glad that we have some good shit coming, and I will definitely do more videos on it. As for now, I'm gonna brush my hair, because I need to. It just dried up enough for me to do it, I think. Yeah, it should be good enough. And then I am going to probably lay down until my dad comes home, because I plan on going to the shop and playing a little bit of drums myself. Yeah, that's it for now. What I have planned next is to do more covers, vocal covers. I'm not sure what. I'll try to look into Evil Warriors. I'll try to look into it. As per the request. But aside from that, I'm planning on at least like 2 more. I think that's what I'm feeling. 2 more vocal covers. If not, it's gonna be 1 more, and it's most likely gonna be the requested one. If not, if there's absolutely no vocal covers at all coming, like let's say next week, that means I'm working on a song, and that means I'm working on the last song on the Forbidden Mind album. I've already designed like the back of the CD with the track listing. I plan on keeping it consistent for the vinyl as well. I should have designed the vinyl first though, and then scaled it down to the CD, but I didn't think that far. But let's just put it like this. This one's gonna look a little better than the Tales of the Sick Mind even. And by the way, I still haven't gotten the CD, so I'm hoping that it comes next week when I get paid, because turns out it ships from America. Woohoo! Fucking LA, that's where it's been pressed. But railed right up the ass with fucking taxes. That's what I'm gonna be. I'm taking this hit to review the stuff. And I'm going to do the same for the vinyl and the CD. I'm hoping that I order them all at the same time whenever I get them. Which is going to be at least April by the looks of it, because I'm thinking of saving up for console. Maybe I'll wait on that console and just enjoy life a little more. But that's it. I'm Suicide. That's it for this video. I've been Suicide Grinding. You've been watching me talk about the new Brodequin, killer shit, and I'm actually getting really tired from talking. That's why I'm like dozing off a little. I'm getting really tired. I gotta lay down. Anyways, yeah, see ya. Thank you. Motto, whatever. Fuck.